Well, hello there. Long time no speak. I have no excuse for not making a video in so long. I'm just a lazy cow. I won't try and dig myself out of a hole. I'm just going to crack on with this video, which, as you will have seen by the thumbnail, is my current favourites. I don't do monthly favourites really, because I don't always have enough for, you know, that. But I have got a few things that I've been loving lately, so I'm going to show you those and I'm going to put them on my face. So it's all makeup, pretty much. It's all makeup. So I'm going to not waffle and just do it. I'm going to put a bit of moisturiser on because I've literally just cleansed. Now, since I last recorded, I had the most hideous bout of tonsillitis that I've had since I was a kid, and it knocked me out flat on my ass for like 2 weeks. And one of the really lovely side effects was horrendously dry lips that no lip balm would touch except for this one, and that is Fairy Pants lip balm. And I did a cut, so anyway, I'm better, but I went to a car boot on Sunday and got a bit burnt, and my lips are all, look, can you see? All red and crusty and minging. So yeah, I love this lip balm, and it's the only thing that actually makes me feel less like I've got sand on my lips. I'm going to do my best to cover that up, but basically anything I put on top of it is going to be a hot mess. I don't really have a current favourite primer, so I'm going to skip it. And when it comes to foundation lately, I haven't really been wearing it because I've been going out walking like every day and the weather's been amazing, and I think the sun has really helped my skin. So apart from this little area here where I get quite red, I haven't really found that I've needed foundation. So I haven't got a favourite one, but I am going to put some on just for the purpose of this video. I'm going to use a really old one. This is the old B Radiance. Now they have rebranded, and it's just landed on Superdrug's website. I haven't checked out the selection yet, but the reason I'm using this, not because it's a favourite, and I don't even know if they still make this formula, but it's because it's a little bit darker than my other foundations, and at the moment where I've got a little bit of sun, they're all too light for me, all too friggin' light. So I'm just literally going to put a bit down the centre of my face, and then I'm going to blend it in with this brush. This is the flat top foundation brush from Flawless. Now this is a favourite. If you read my blog, you might have seen that the lady who makes these brushes sent me a set to review, and I love them so much. I've literally used them every day since she sent me them, apart from, you know, days when I'm not wearing makeup, obviously. I absolutely love this one. It's so soft and it just blends my foundation out, and I have been a beauty blender girl for a while. This does an even better job. So I've literally just put that down the centre of my face, just where I need it. I'm just going to correct my underneath my eyes. I'm using the Pixi Peach Corrector, which is not, it's not new, but I still love it. And I do still get dark circles, unfortunately. It's going to be rather a boring makeup look, let's be honest, but it's not really meant to be anything super duper. I just want to show you the things that I like at the moment. Concealer, I do have a new favourite. It's the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I've got the shade Chantilly, which, if I'm honest, is a little light for me at the moment, but it's the lightest yellow toned concealer in the range. The next one up, Vanilla, is more pink toned and I have yellow undertones. And then the next one up is Custard, which is yellow based, but that's going to be a little dark, so I think maybe I probably need to buy Custard and mix the two, but I like to use this Real Techniques Expert crease brush. They do a concealer one of these now, but it's just a good shape for getting in here. But this concealer's amazing, and you really only need the tiniest little dab of it. Don't put tons on, otherwise it'll go really cakey. I just put it right in that inner corner where it's dark. It was my birthday on Friday and I turned 38. So yeah, basically the older I get, the less coverage I like, because I find it just sticks in all the blimmin' creases and looks terrible. To be honest, sometimes I don't even bother to set this. I am going to set it today, but I don't always. For this little patch here, I'm just going to use some of this e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer in Porcelain, because this is a little bit darker. That Nars one's just a wee touch too pale for this area. Just a small amount, just where I've got that redness and around my nose. My next favourite, and I love this, is the Nars Liquid Laguna Bronzer. Now, most bronzers look pretty muddy and orange on me, and this one does definitely have like a reddy orangey undertone, but it just looks so natural. It really looks like the shade my skin goes when it tans, or when I catch a bit of sun and I go freckly, which is a more accurate description. So I literally take like a drop and a half, 2 drops, then I use this little brush and just kind of dot that where I catch the sun, and then just wipe off any excess and just blend it in. I like this brush because it's really soft. It's another flawless one, and when I first looked at it, when I got the brushes out, I was like, what the hell am I going to do with this little thing? Use it every single day now. Every day. So this is where I'm putting it exactly where I have caught the sun, and I'm just sort of enhancing that tan a little bit. And what I will say is, when I've been wearing this, people have been saying to me, oh wow, you look like you've caught the sun. So it definitely, and that's before I had, so it definitely looks natural, and I didn't even use all that, I've just wiped the rest off. Favourite blusher at the moment is this one from Kiko. It's their Less is Better cream blush in Impalpable Rose. I love the packaging, and it is part of their 20th anniversary collection, so they're releasing like different collections every month. And this was the first one, I think, but I think you can still get it. Last time I checked, it was on Kiko's website. Another flawless brush. I swear I'm not sponsored, although they were sent to me. But I love them. They're so soft. I don't really want dolly cheeks on a day-to-day basis, so it's so pretty. My next product is a liquid highlighter. It's another Kiko one from that same collection. It's the liquid highlighter in Gentle Champagne. I just take a little bit on the back of my hand, kind of smudge it around my finger, and then just pat that on those high points of the cheek. Down my nose a bit. Cupid's bow. And if you wanted to, you could absolutely stop there. That is a really subtle sheen more than a blinging highlight, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to add a highlighter. And this one is from Makeup Geek. It's one of their duochrome highlighters, and the shade is called Lit, which I don't even know will show up that well, but it's like a lovely gold with an almost pinky shift to it. I just like to apply it with a little fan brush. This one's from Spectrum, just over where I put that cream. This is basically my everyday makeup routine. Super easy, no fuss. Wow, that was a lot. My cupid's bow. Okay, I'm going to stop there before I look crazy. Okay, for powder, I've been really liking this one from Essence. It is this All About Matte powder. I just pop it under my eyes with this Real Techniques setting brush to set that concealer. And also then just switch to like a bigger brush. I don't know what this one, oh, it's a Revolution brush. And I'm just going to powder my forehead, down the sides of my nose where I put that foundation, bottoms of my cheeks, under my chin. I hate that feeling when you feel all like clammy under there. Bit on my nose, between the eyes, anywhere I don't want to look glowy basically. Okay, my next favourite is this little beauty. This is the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. Just you wait. Just you wait. It's so nice. It's so nice. Look at all these beautiful reddy colours, which I'm not going to use any of, but they're there and they're very pretty. I'm going to take that brush I used to set my under eyes and just go into the lightest matte shade, Thanks a Latte. I'm going to do the most ridiculously simple eye look ever. Just going to put that all over to set my primer. I'm going to take my favourite crease brush, Delim 785, and I'm going to go into this one. It's called Are You Kitten Me? Some of the names are terrible, but I let it go because I love this palette. I'm just going to throw that in the crease. This eye look literally takes no skill, no effort, which will probably show in the end result. I'm okay with it. If I keep looking down there, it's because my mirror's down there. I'm not ignoring you, being standoffish. Or maybe I am. I've taken photos of swatches of all this. Hopefully it'll be up on my blog already. If not, look out for that, alienontoast.co.uk. If it is up, then I'll link it in the description box below so you can see swatches of all these colours. This one, Cool Beans, is one of my favourites. It is really beautiful, but it's a bit more than I'm looking for today. So I think I'm going to go with Hashtag, and I might, if it's a bit too bright, I might add a bit of crystal over the top. If it's too bright, I might add a bit of crystal over the top. So, yeah, I probably will. Because although that is beautiful, it's possibly a little more than I'm going for. Oh, it's not called Hashtag, it's called How You Doing. How you doing? I've got it upside down, you see. But some of these shades are insanely pigmented and sparkly. Some need a bit more help, but I find that I don't get a ton of fallout with them or anything, so that's good. Flip the brush on its tip and put some of that underneath as well. And then I'm just going to use that same brush and go into Teddy Bear, which is the darkest shade in the palette. It's matte. Just tap a bit of that on the outer corner. And just flip my brush around and blend that in. Add a bit more how you doing. And then I'm going to take this shade here. It's called Ploof. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I'm going to move on to mascara now. I've got two that I quite like at the moment. This one's probably my favourite. This is Get Big Lashes Volume Curl from Essence. The ingredients wise it looks vegan, but they can't guarantee anything is. So only if you're happy with that statement, go for this. If you would need confirmation from them, you probably won't get it. So probably shouldn't really recommend this, but I do love it. The other one I've got is this one from PHB, which is a natural mascara. I'm going to use this one because I know this one's vegan. It says it on it, and I got it in my vegan kind box. And actually, I thought I was going to hate it because most natural mascaras I've tried have been utterly pants, but this one's pretty good. So let's go with this one. But the Essence one, it makes my lashes really dramatic, really voluminous, really curly, and it holds that curl all day and doesn't flake or anything. This one flakes a bit, but I do think it gives pretty good lift and length. Eyebrows, I've got to admit, I've been really lazy lately. They need to be done because they're a mess, and I've literally just been putting on this Kiko brow gel, which is really old, and I probably need a new one. There's always one brow better than the other. That is literally it. I'm that lazy. My next favourite is this Vitamin E Hydrating Spray from Superdrug. Now I believe they've changed the name of it to Toning Mist. You might still be able to find Hydrating Mist, but if you can only find Toning Mist, it's the same thing. And it's amazing. If you were ever a fan of Fix Plus, you need this in your life. Settles down all the powders. And for lips, I have a couple of favourites. I've got this lip gloss from Geek. This is one of their foiled lip glosses in the shade VIP. And I've got this lipstick from Pacifica, which is called Tenderness. I think I'm going to show you both. So let's start with the Pacifica one. Really like this lipstick. It's really comfy as well. Doesn't really go that well with this eye look. Didn't think that out too well, did I? It's actually a really moisturising lipstick. Everything looks disgusting on my lips right now because of that dry skin. But this is, look, so this is option number one. My other option is the Geek lip gloss. And I'm just hoping my camera will show up how pretty this is. It's gorgeous. Hoping you can see the shine and the shimmer. Okay, and on days I really want my makeup to stay on all day, Urban Decay all-nighter. Trust me when I say your makeup will not budge with this little baby. It stinks though. Smells absolutely freaking vile, but it works. So that about wraps it up for my current makeup favourites. Let me know what you've been loving lately down in the box below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Have There's a lot of ands.